Hello, hello. This is a new mic. I'm like trying to experiment with this arm because I have very limited desk space, so you can't really see me, but anyway, no one really watching, but I figured I might as well get this show on the road because I'm going to Milmax today, and that's probably going to take a much longer time than it would otherwise. So I'm going to quickly unbox everything, and then we're just going to go straight into the Milmaxing and hope for the best. It will take forever. That's true, Kathy. That's true. Anyway, yeah, here we are. We got the box. I already took the PCB out and tested it because I wanted to, like, make sure everything was good to go. So we got the PCB here. It's going to take a long time. We went with the carbon fiber plate, or that was the default plate. The other option for this round was palm, but I wanted something stiffer, and I don't know, I like palm. I like the sound of palm, but I don't really like the feel of it. The feetsies and the screws, and the gaskets, of course. That's always fun. Yeah. Gotta un-velcro this baby. This B-stock, but still looks really good. This is the butt. Yeah. Check it out. I love this brass weight. It's so heavy and thick. I'm really worried about snaking this JST cable through this little hole from the daughter board here, but we're gonna make it work. I might have to tape it down. There's also bugs flying around everywhere because there's plants in the back, so that's fun. There's little gnats just flying around my head. That's amazing. I love being surrounded by insects. It reminds me of the jungle. Anyway, yeah. Gonna just... I keep forgetting too that the mic's like over here. I'm used to having a headset, but I wanted better quality audio, and I didn't want like bulky headphones over my head the whole time. So yeah, this is the PCB. I also lubed stabs ahead of time because I didn't want to do that on camera. And I finally have BDZ, and that was cool. So I think hopefully they'll be okay. I tried to test them, and some of them sounded a little rattly, and then I added a little more lube, and then I didn't test them again after. So we'll see. Maybe it will sound terrible. Maybe it won't. Who knows? But yeah, I also put the little, like, bandages that came with the Owlstabs. I don't know if I'm gonna like them or not. But yeah, I'm just gonna start putting Milmax. Oh, I should turn on my soldering iron too. That would probably be helpful. We're going with a nice 360 degrees Celsius. I could probably go hotter. I could probably go a little colder. But, you know, that's where I like to solder. That's where my solder was the last time I soldered. So... hello, Rucker. Go Keebs. Yes. Thank you for joining the stream to watch a slow Milmax time. I've tried both methods, like the tape on the PCB method and the method where you just put them on the switch pins and stick the switch in, and I prefer the tape method personally, so we're gonna try that again and just hope for the best. I hope I have enough sockets. I'm pretty sure I do. But I didn't count them, and these are the smaller ones, so that'll be fun. I should have gotten a magnifying glass or something, but you know what? Oh well. I'm just gonna go like a row at a time, put these little socket guys in here, and yeah, I hope it doesn't take too long. I'd like to finish this build by like noon. No, noon is impossible. It's already 10:45. Probably, like, I should get some tweezers or something. My fingers are too sausagey for this. We need a little more precision. Can't just, like, caveman my way through this. But yeah. Gotta just drop these in here. And we'll get there. The only reason why I'm Milmaxing is because I had linear switches on hand, and I am a tactile girl, and I didn't want to... I don't know, like, what switches I want to use with this board eventually. So I was like, yeah, I'll just Mil-Max to do that. This socket is already giving me such a hard time. This is gonna be fun. Just get through there, yeah. These are the... I've only, like, Mil-Maxed to 40 as well. Will be, like, the largest Mil-Maxing experience I've done. I was going to Mil-Max the Austin, and then I just gave up on that, honestly. I was like, this is too long. I'm happy with the switches I was using. I'm just gonna solder everything in. But I wanted to try this out just to, like, get the experience and do it. So that's fun. Once again, we're accompanied with really terrible camera quality, but so you can probably barely even see what I'm doing, but that's alright. It's about the journey. I don't know, maybe someday I'll have a really nice camera, but this isn't an income stream, this is just a hobby. So we're just gonna have fun and put everything in here. And the Mil-Max sock, I can see like when they're in, but they're so tiny that I'm kind of like, did I put one in here yet? And I'm afraid I'm gonna like struggle with getting one in there when I already have one in there, but I don't know. I think I'll be okay. We're like 5 switches in, and it's gonna be a slow day. Let's see, what else is going on? My work week has been kind of shit, in all honesty, but at least I was looking forward to doing this all week, so this is the highlight of my weekend. Work was rough, people have been getting laid off, you know, that's sad. But I don't know, yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I like should apply for other jobs, but for now I'm just like hanging out, because I don't really like mind my job, and the things I minded about it kind of like were with some of the people that got laid off, so it's like, I'm sad people are out of work, but I didn't always get along with the people who were laid off, so it's like, it's fine, it's cool. But at the same time, it's not, I don't know. It's like more work for me to do now because there's fewer people around, so I think it's a net negative, but it is what it is. But yeah, hope everyone had a decent week with their plans. I wanted to like upgrade the ear thing. I feel like a musician with these where it's like behind, you know, where there's a wire on my back. I wanted it to be a little stealthier, but I don't know. I don't like the feel of the in-ear earbuds though. It's kind of like bothering me, but I'd rather just have my hair be a little freer than with over-the-ear headphones. Oh yeah, and tomorrow I'm going to a soccer game, so that's fun. I enjoy a good soccer from time to time, so that's the other highlight of my weekend. That conversation was all over the place. That was like work, and then me talking about headphones and soccer, but that's how it is sometimes, you know. All over the place is okay. If I could just get this socket in this damn hole, we would have been moving on quicker. What is happening here? Why is... Oh no, oh my god. I just rattled this PCB and a bunch of sockets fell out because I was just a little too clumsy. Oh man. This is like... Imagine if this was a timed challenge and I was like fighting against the clock to save my family or something. They would have been dead. This would have been like challenge over. This is so bad. And now it's like, which ones did I get in and which ones are falling out? This is so funny. I'm so clumsy. Like I really have no grace at all, and this just like totally showed that because I just knocked everything out of the sockets. This is so tedious. I could never be like a jewelry maker or like do anything super intricate with my hands. I feel like it would just be a shit show unless I just sold jewelry that was like rock wrapped in a big piece of wire, like nothing delicate, because I don't think I'd be able to do it. Rip Nishi family. Yeah, a watch repair person, like, I don't know how people do that. And, like, or there's like this elderly guy who I've brought my watches to repair to, where I'm like, you've done this for so long and you're so steady, like, that could not be me. Could not be me. I'm like known for being really clumsy though. Like my family kind of just expects me to like trip and fall all the time. It's like, it wouldn't be an event or an outing with me if I like actually just walked and like it didn't bust my ass constantly. So I guess that's like, it's fun. It adds like variety to day-to-day life. It's cool. Hopefully I'm like not talking too far away from the mic. That's been a concern of mine too. I've been trying to like run enough tests to be like, hey, you have to be this far, but I don't know, maybe this bossa nova lady is like a little too loud in the background, but just let me know if the sound is bad. Okay, we're back to like where I was before I fucked this all up. So, we're like 2/3 of the way done with the top row, and then I'm gonna tape this shit down immediately before I mess it up again, and then just get the soldering done as much as I can. And yeah, hope for the best. This little mill-maxing adventure. I'm glad I'm doing this on my own board. I would feel so nervous if like a friend was like, hey, can you mill-max this for me? And I would just like mess it up completely. I'm glad the like tiny handful of builds I've done for other people there's been no mill-maxing involved at all. So I've avoided that completely. Get it in here. Whew! I was just mimicking that lady on the audio track, but I realized like there might be a delay and that might just not make any sense at all, but we will see. Yeah, I don't want that responsibility, Caffey, of mill-maxing your green hat. I don't want that. It'll be scary. The responsibility. Okay, top row is done. Let's get this painter's tape here. It's a long strip of tape. I'm glad I found this tape too. Oh, and it's so short too. The 40 I mill-maxed was like the longer sockets where it was like way easier to just see everything going on. But yeah, we are gonna do our best to not get any solder in here. We're gonna like be on our best behavior to just get this done. Ooh. Let's hope for the best here. And my hand's like already shaking. We love that. Yeah. I'm afraid I like touched a bunch of sockets with this tape too, where it's like, am I just gonna like accidentally misplace a bunch of these? Maybe, but I don't want to do that. Oh, that one looks bad. I feel like that one got solder in it. That might be kind of a shit show. Slowly, we're doing this. You can't even see anything too with this shitty ass camera. That's so funny. It's like you'll just like watch me like cussing and then shaking my hands around, but like no details can be seen with this terrible webcam. Looking back, I should have just invested in like a better build camera but I was like, I want the dual angle, like I want 2 camera angles, so I got 2 cheaper cameras, and now I kind of regretty that, but that's okay. Spaghetti regretty. It happens. I was previously worried about this. Like, I almost got the JST cable, like, stuck when I was testing the PCB. I thought I was gonna, like, rip it off, but it was okay. It ended up working out. Maybe I need a thinner tip? I don't know. We're just gonna roll with it. At least it's not the Austin, because that was, like, why I gave up. I'm like, there's over 100 keys, I don't want to do this. But this is tolerable. I have a fan behind me. I'm not using the fume extractor. Spaghetti does happen in pots across America. I ate spaghetti on Thursday for lunch. It was a classic experience. Spaghetti is just fun because it's so easy. No, that socket got fucked up. That one looks really rough. Oh no, this is bad. And my hand is like getting stuck to the tape too. Looks like it's a big piece of tape. That's fun. Oh no, another one that looks terrible. Hopefully it's like just covering like the edge of the little opening where maybe a switch pin can still fit through there. But yeah. Oh yeah, that's good. That you're making your switches. We're both doing like our productive keyboard things that you had planned to do. That's fun. What switches are you working on? Are you like cleaning off lube, or are you doing like, I have a, probably not diamond polishing because I know that that wasn't the best, but oh no. Let's go. This also looks like a messed up socket. Oh no, this is just getting worse. It's so hard to see. It's my main issue I'm having. And I'm like holding my head kind of too far away. Where I know I mentioned like I should get a magnifying glass. Yoke housings. Oh, and halo clears. Nice. You doing that holy panda life. Throw them. Nice. Well, whatever you do with them, that's cool. I haven't like ever gotten into the Franken switch life, but it seems tedious, but it also seems rewarding if you really find a combination that feels really good for you and your preferences. Ah. Oh no, that one looks bad too. I feel like every socket I'm like, well that one looks terrible. Like, this might just not even work at all. I think it'll be okay. Worst case scenario, I can just desolder them and try again, I guess, but probably won't stream that. Okay, that row is done. I'm worried about what it's gonna look like when I take this tape off though. They're not flush enough, or what if there's like solder that went through them? Okay. I don't think it looks as bad as I thought it would. I'm just worried like a switch might not be able to go through some of these, but maybe they will. I'm just gonna grab a switch to test just in case. Yes. Good idea. So I'm not like completely heartbroken. Okay, see that one works. Cool. This one is a little sussy. Oh, but I made it through. This will just be like the sacrificial switch. You know, I should like, this one's kind of bending the leaf. This will be my Techno Violet that... No, I'm gonna grab like a switch I don't care about really quick so I don't have to do this. Nice. Found some like GAT browns. Oh yeah, I saw Rucker's comment earlier just now, soldering through the camera. That would be so rough and hilarious. It'd be like, I'd probably just burn myself, honestly. No. Also, this is really cursed. If I have switches in like weird quantities, I just throw them all into one jar. So I have like Neapolitans and T1s and GAT browns all in this like jar mixed together. I'm just gonna grab a few GAT browns that I know I'm not gonna use. There we go. We can bend your pins, dude, and then it'll be okay. Cool. This one is good. A little bit cursed. It's almost like when you have your ears pierced and you haven't worn earrings in a really long time, and you know the hole is still kind of there. There's like a semblance of a hole, and you just shove that piercing like right into your ear. That's kind of what this reminds me of. I'm really bad at wearing jewelry. Like, I forget to do it all the time. My mom like hates me for I think she really wanted me to like be someone who accessorizes a lot, but I just like, it doesn't cross my mind. Like, I wear like this ring that I forget about, and the only reason why I wear it is because I don't remember I'm wearing it, you know, and it's not uncomfortable enough where I like try to take it off when I'm sleeping. But like earrings, I like always forget to wear earrings unless I'm like really trying to dress up or something. Okay, this is actually way better than I thought it was gonna go. I thought this was gonna be like hole plugged forever, like you're gonna be struggling to get this tiny little socket out with your FR301. You're probably just gonna suck the whole socket with you. Oh, maybe not this one. This looks like it might be a little rough here. I think I ran into my first one. That sucks. Okay, well, I don't know. We'll see. I'm like, let's just try it again, thinking like it's metal, like it's not gonna move. But yeah, that one is a little rough. I might need to get the FR301 out. Ooh. This one also looks bad. All of these in this section, it was like the last couple ones I did. They're all terrible. And these pins are getting really fucked up. Yeah, that's such a good idea, Calf, to use tape on the ones that... God, I'm so glad I did this live. I almost didn't stream the build because I was like, I'm gonna fuck up the mil-maxing and it's gonna be bad. But you are right. That's such a good idea, because otherwise I would have forgotten, and I'm like, well, let's just keep going, you know? I would have been too hasty. This one is rough. Okay. This one works. Maybe? Did that totally bend the pin? No, it didn't. Okay. Wow. I'm probably gonna ruin a lot of GAT browns today. Yeah, it's like I need to grab more switches that I don't need. I'm like, I'll just put them all up here in this random jumble. I don't want to ruin these Neapolitans. Even though I probably won't even use these Neapolitans because I sold my board that had the other Neapolitans in it, but I like Neapolitans as a switch though, they're nice. Okay. Yeah, it's like all of these on this side, except for this last key. That kind of sucks. Tape strategy, here we go. This is going to be a long build. I already forgot which one was the last one. No. And now my hair is getting stuck to this tape. Okay, that one does work. Cool. Oh yeah, this one's also kind of like questionable. We're gonna put tape on it just in case. Oh yeah, Neapolitans are nice. I like them. I think they sound good. The springs feel a little light to me, but like they're still pretty good. I enjoy them. And I think they're just cute too. Like some people don't like the brown stem on the pink, but I like it. Yeah, and my argument for like not doing the strategy of like putting a switch in with it and then soldering it in is because since I do have a tendency to mess these up and get the solder in there, I don't want to get like a switch stuck in there that may not actually supposed to be in there, because that's kind of what happened on the Austin, and that's why I gave up, because I was like ripping the switches out if I accidentally got solder in there, and it was like more work than I think this might be, but I don't really know. Overall, it's just not a great experience, but I will have fun like when it is kind of hot swappable, because it'll be nice to have a board to like regularly test switches on that is still like a high quality build. Right now, like the one board I have that I mainly test switches on is like a KVD 5 degree, just because it's like really, it's smaller and easy to switch out quickly, but I want something with like a sound profile I actually really like to be my like tester board, you know? Yeah, I totally forgot about the like free for commercial use setting on SoundCloud, because I like haven't been on SoundCloud in forever, but then I did, and I just found this mix from like 2001. Who knows if it actually is free for commercial use, but I'm not monetizing this. It's just for friends and fun, you know, but yeah. Oh, this, and there's also like a couple nightcore mixes I put in this one playlist, so the vibe is about to change. I also made that Home Depot playlist, Calf, but that'll be for like later in the build, because I wanted to focus on that after the mill maxing, but I do plan on building to Home Depot mixes as well. The variety, the genre of Home Depot iterations, that's fun. But yeah, I was like really in a nightcore mood. It was like, I just wanted that vibe. I was like, I enjoyed this genre of music when I was younger, and I was like feeling really nostalgic about it. This was also like listed as free for commercial use, which I doubt it actually is, because there's like sampling and shit from other songs, but oh well. I just want to enjoy this. And maybe it'll like wake me up a little bit and be like, bitch, solder this correctly the first time, so we're not going back and putting tape on everything, you know what I mean? Getting these sockets in here, wake me up inside. Yeah, exactly. That just reminded me of like, there's a version of that Evanescence song, but it's like sung in Goofy's voice, and he's like, wake me up inside, and that really resonates with me. I love Goofy's voice. Or like Gorsh, you know, how Goofy has his little expressions. If I was like truly, I mean, I do play some rhythm games, but like I wish I was a little better at rhythm games. I feel like I'd really like get into keyboard fun with that too. Like a lot of people play like Osu and stuff like that. I feel like most people recommend linears for that though, and I like that tactile feel, but then that creates more fatigue if you're really like try-harding on those games. But that would be fun to do in the future, do like an Osu build. I like Osumania personally, like the kind of like keyboard format. I don't really like the traditional format of that game, but yeah, let's go. We have another row. We're gonna try to not fuck it up this time. Get these in here. Let's go. I'm gonna start on this end, so then maybe I'll have fewer fuck-ups on this side. I don't know. We'll see. This will be rough. Oh yeah. PvP stuff. I feel like when people try hard a little too much, it's like, it kind of takes out the fun, where like, I'm here to vibe, you know, but I get the competitive nature of it, I guess. Not for, on a personal level, but on like a practical level. I get so quiet when I'm doing this too, because I'm like, it's like when you turn off the sound in your car and when you're lost, you know, I'm like, is this the right address? Better turn down the radio, like better stop talking in the heat of the moment of not trying to fuck up this mil-maxing. Oh my god. I should just get a smaller tip. Maybe I will do that, yeah. I want to like maximize my chances for not fucking this up. But now I have to wait for it to cool down, and I also don't really want to do that. You know, just like take this little sponge, loosen it. Oh, that burnt sponge smell is so good. It smells better than the lead. We love a molten. Also, like, this desk is clearly not straight, because this is, like, rolling on the glizzy mat, and the glizzy mat was supposed to, like, fix that a little. Not full-on fix it, but prevent shit from rolling like that. Ow. This is too hot. I can't do this. This is burning everything. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it like that. Hello, The Witcher. Oh yeah, I just took the tip off. I wanted a smaller tip, but I decided that in the middle of like it being on. So we're gonna look for a replacement tip, as the other tip is like rolling around on top of that burning sponge. It wouldn't be a stream with this build, with me building, if it wasn't like a little scuffed at least. But I'll be back. I'm gonna try to find another tip. Alright, we're back. I found a better tip. We are heating up again to get going. Yeah. Witcher, if you're trying to get cut off, I'm like really shittily min-maxing this forever R2. So we will see how that goes. The tip I found is like not smaller at all, but it's like the same size but less covered in solder from past builds. So maybe it will be better for me. This will be the better path. But yeah, now I'm just waiting for this new tip to heat up. But yeah, the glizzy is getting grilled for sure. I love that burning sponge silicone smell. Or actually silicone doesn't burn, so that's cool. But that's like something where like people talk about like this is probably not safe for work, but like with like high quality dildos and stuff like that, you gotta like give them a burn test. Like you gotta make sure that silicone is good quality silicone, and like I'll light a little corner of a dildo to test that out just to make sure you actually have good silicone. But anyway, that's a sidebar conversation. But yeah, I think we're heated up enough to get back on the road and start soldering again. So yeah, it smells so bad in here. It's like definitely burning shit. I also don't have the fume extractor on right now because it's too loud. But I'm like, I like the lead poisoning, you know? No! That one also just got solder in it. No. This one looked good though. I didn't full on listen to this entire Nightcore mix, so there might be like really obnoxious songs on it. So apologies in advance. I already don't like this song that's playing, but it's fine. It reminds me of like, it's not Meghan Trainor, but I feel like Meghan Trainor would make a song like this. No, like full on hate to Meghan Trainor. I'm kind of indifferent about her, but I wouldn't be like an R pop head circle jerk user if I didn't shit on Meghan Trainor at least once a day. Yes. Slowly. I'm realizing I can kind of like maneuver the tip around to spread the solder around and make that ring and not get into the hole, so hopefully I can just keep this up. I should have like eaten food before this too, but I wanted to like reward myself with the food after, you know what I mean? Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna skip this song. It's just really not my vibe. Wow. This is far superior. And now my hair is just like stuck everywhere. Let's go. I'm only like halfway through this second row. I'm so glad this is a 65. I would have given up already otherwise. I would have just been like, yes, I'm settling for the Techno violet switches. This is a mix from like 7 years ago, I think, that I found. I've just went through like random like people on SoundCloud's like old Nightcore mixes. Like some of them like, oh yeah, you had like 5 plays on this, but we're gonna celebrate it today, you know what I mean? And that's funny because there's like a popular TikTok song that like remixes this song now, and I'm like, wow, this person on SoundCloud saw that in the future, you know? Whatever. A lot of people remix this song. I don't know why I'm talking about it like it was like some groundbreaking like feat, but oh no. I feel the fatigue setting in where I'm like, oh, the end of the row, like time to fuck up all of the sockets when there's like 5 switches left on this row, not just on the build. That one was for sure fucked up. I almost might put tape on that ahead of time to mark like this is so messed up. Maybe I should switch hands too, because I'm right-handed, but I've been holding the soldering iron with my left hand. But normally I do that anyway, because I like to move the wire better, but this might be different skill sets required. I don't know. Such underground, such groundbreaking. I'm just so knowledgeable about the underground electronic music scene. I know so much about it. I have a degree in underground music. Because I was born in the wrong generation, or whatever the kids like to say. And I just shoved the wire into that too. That's like out of habit. Oh wow, I kind of hate this remix too, but I'm not changing it again. I'm like, oh well. I remember when this song was really popular, like not this remix, but like the original song, and I was not a huge fan. But it's okay. I keep wanting to dip the wire into the, I don't know what it's called off the top of my head. I want to call it like the scruffy, but I know there's like a name for it. I do want to dip the wire. I like how you caught that. I really tried to correct myself there, and I couldn't get away with it. I commend the people. There were some people in the Drift Mechanics server who were like, I've never soldered anything in my life and I'm just gonna Milmax it. I'm like, I commend you for that, because I'm already like, why didn't I just get switches I really wanted? Okay, we're down to testing row 2. Holy shit, we're like not even halfway done. But yeah, we're gonna test them out. Tape the ones that are messed up so I can fix them later. This switch already had a bent pin. I don't know why I picked that one. These poor Gat Browns. Cool, that one works. So does that one. Yes. So far, so good. This one though, nope. Can I shove it through? No. Which one was? I already forgot which one that was. That's so funny. Oh, it was this. Was it this one? Was it both of them? Okay, yeah, it was. It was K26. There, I should look at the numbers. They must be like numbered for some reason so you can like remember. Crazy. This one is also a little fucked up. So is this one? No. This one works. Cool. It'll be fun to see my like failure percentage when I'm done with like identifying all the ones that are messed up. To be like, what's... I'll put if I ever do commission builds, I'll be like, hey, just so you know, I have a like 35% failure rate with Milmax sockets. It's gonna be more than 35%. It's gonna be like half probably. This one is messed up. K22 messed up. K21 also messed up. This is so scuffed. K19 messed up. Oh, K18's good. K19, yeah, 19 and 17 are messed up. This is sad. I hope the FR301 actually, because I kind of struggled to get the sockets out when I was building the Austin too, and I feel like it was, the opening is just so small. I'm really just gonna have to wiggle it in there to get it to work. And I hope I do. Cool. GAT switch opener. Oh, nice. I've never used the GAT switch opener yet. I still have like just a little tiny nubby one, but I feel like that nutcracker sensation is really satisfying. Alright, we are in row 3. I'm not going with stepped caps lock. I'm just gonna go with regular caps lock. But, yep. Putting in that socket. I'm tempted to Milmax both just to have like options, but we already know like I'm not gonna do that. I feel like with the GAT switch opener, it's like I would be afraid to break stuff, even though I know like people use it all the time and it's fine. I think just like that squeezing motion would be scary to me. Wow. We're getting through this. I do have enough sockets. I can tell by what I have remaining. I should have just gotten the longer sockets, dude. I shouldn't have been such a tryhard, and I should have just gotten the longer ones. And that would have been so much easier, because I've done the longer ones before, and I was like, yeah, this was cool. And then I just had to be all like, oh, I want to level up the craft. I want to use these. Because, I mean, it does look better. It's a much nicer look. Like, I'll give him that. But my eyes and my dexterity, it's not ideal. Now I know. Let's go. Getting them in here, one at a time. This is such a terrible advertisement of like a build service. Like, I'm glad this is just a hobby thing, because what if this was like someone else's build, like, and they were watching just mortified, like, how did I give this woman this responsibility to ruin this board? But yeah, I only have one PCB, so we're gonna go with that. You are mortified. It's your board, actually. I'm glad you're mortified. No, the build's going all right. It's going okay. If you see this blue tape here, those are Milmax sockets that I got soldered in, and we're gonna have to desolder. So we're already in for a wild ride of just mistakes. But hey, we're like almost halfway through, and then we can get onto the desoldering. And then hopefully that'll be it, and then I can just put the switches in and we can like not speed run this, but get through it as quickly as we can. Just because I like to build quickly. I don't like to take my time. Details, making sure. I'm glad that you did recommend I tested each switch though before, because otherwise I would have lost even more time in the long run. That would have been worse. But wow. We're almost done with this third row, and we'll get the tape out again. And then hopefully my record will be better on the third row, where we won't have too much to fix later. Lazy hot swap user. That's alright. I like both. I like the layout freedom of solder, but at the end of the day, hot swaps are just pretty convenient. I'm not gonna shit on it, you know? Cool. I wish I was looking at like not a new L-shaped desk, because it's like used from like work, but I might be in the market for more desk space. Oh wait, I forgot I was switching hands, because did that technique even make it better when I switched hands? I don't know, the solder's still fucked up, but That one was good. I can see it. I can see that hole uncovered. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Like, there's more boards with like multi-layout support with hot swap nowadays. Like, I always like more of a, like, I like the option for like a cursed layout. Like, I have a 10U build planned soon, like 10U spacebar. Probably gonna have to solder that, you know, but that's fun. Yes. If I just take my time, maybe I won't fuck this up like the other rows. Getting so quiet now. It's getting... This is the boss battle. No, it's not even the boss battle. I think the boss battle will be like desoldering the ones that I messed up. That's gonna be more annoying. Yeah, I don't have any Wuche. I don't know how to pronounce. I've never known. Some people say Wookie. I've said Wuche. And Melatrix doing multi-layout. Yeah, that is nice. I don't have any of their boards, and I don't have it planned for myself, but that is nice how that's just, it's more approachable for people to have multi-layout. I'm feeling good about this row, guys. This one is... maybe not. Maybe I spoke too soon. But so far, there's none that I've visibly known, because most of them I can tell, like, after that solder goes in, like, damn, I messed that up already, I know. But this, I haven't seen anything that looks egregious, so that's good. Oh yeah, the switches. I'm also an uncultured American. Is the build command not working? That sucks if it's not. I thought I had it set up. Wow, as I drop this like mason jar lid on the PCB. These are going to be... these are Techno Violets from Bolsa Supply. I picked these on purpose because it pays homage to the other Forever color. You know, it's like, oh, I didn't get purple, but at least the Techno Violet switches match that, you know, that's pretty fun. Wow. Build commands, terrible. Streamlabs, you'll hear from my lawyer on Monday. But anyway, yeah, it'll be E-White forever, Owlstab Techno Violets, carbon fiber plate, nothing else planned. And oh, keycap wise, I was thinking either GMK Masterpiece or GMK Greg, because it was like kind of a meme. I feel like the yellow would look good with the brass, but I don't know, we'll decide. These are, I lubed them really lightly with 205G 0, so yeah, I'm normally not a linear girl, but I bought them back when I thought I was a linear girl, before I like learned more about my preferences, so they've been sitting. Greg, yeah, actually, because I saw like Bob's build with Striker on the E-White already, which like looks like it would be, like, I already know that looks really good, and Masterpiece would look really similar, so maybe we will go with Greg for the meme. Tactiles, my favorites so far are, like, I feel like my friends and I like shill these a lot, but like K&C Keys Green Jacket tactiles are like one of the best pre-lube tactiles I've ever used. Like, very low labor required, so I always love saving time. But yeah, I'm excited to try the Zaku 2 tactiles. I'm gonna get in on that pre-order whenever it like officially happens. I know they're announcing it soon. I already can tell that like the Techno Violets are going to be kind of annoying to get through on a carbon fiber plate because it's so stiff. When I was testing the stabs like earlier today, it was kind of annoying, but it is what it is. That's cool. I don't remember who the manufacturer is for the Techno Violets. It's probably Texi, but I don't quote me on that. I could be completely wrong. Okay. I'm sorry, I just hit the mic with the soldering iron. That may have been loud as fuck. But yeah, okay, Texie does make them. That's see, I like Texie switches a lot, but one of my biggest complaints about them is they have these little like, no, that socket is for sure messed up. There's way too much solder on that. That's gonna be fun. K36, that switch is gonna be bad. I hate mil-maxing so much. This is so tedious. But yeah. Texie switches have these little nubs on the side, and I've noticed with like FR4 plates and carbon fiber plates, they just like really, those nubs are like not really necessary design-wise in my opinion, and they just make more friction between the switch and the plate, and I don't know, I like the switches enough to like tolerate that, but I feel like they should have just never had that. It's not like a proprietary design that's necessary, but that's my experience. I just don't even like, I don't like FR4 plates anyway, but when I know I'm using Texie switches, I will like never even consider using FR4 plates at all because of that little nub issue. I've like broken the switch housings too many times trying to shove them through. Thank you for saluting my bravery. I've already messed up like several times where I'm gonna have to desolder a couple, but I'm normally not a mil-maxer, but I was like, I want the challenge, and now I like kind of regret it already. I've said spaghetti regretty a few times on this stream already. No. That one's messed up. I just got solder in there. Oh no, my hands are so shaky too. Alright, we're done with the third row. We're gonna test out which ones I made mistakes on. I'll mark them with tape, and then we will see. You almost got the yolks apart, that's good. Using that nutcracker. We're gonna get the trusty Gat Brown to test the scuffery, the tomfoolery, the fuckery of this build. I'm gonna start on this end, because that one already felt terrible, and I don't want to start off poorly. Oh, nope. That one is already scuffed. The big each little blue mark is a socket that I already messed up. That's what's amazing about this. And I'm picking up the loose sockets with the tape everywhere just because I'm clumsy. Oh yay, that one was smooth. That was buttery. Good job. Wow, 2 in a row. That fit amazing. Yep, that one was just, you had to push it in a little bit like an earring, but that one was okay too. Cool. Oh wow, this Nightcore mix was into starships? That's crazy. K36. You are gonna need to be revisited today, my friend. This is gonna be such a mess. I shouldn't have mil-maxed. Shouldn't have done this. It's too late now. We're already committed. Is this just the guitar riff from Starships over and over again? That's pretty funny. Oh no, there we go. Yeah. Couldn't salvage. Yeah, I watched your build stream, Marshmallows, and it went really well. Like, I actually watched it again today, so I made like a note, be like, what steps and what orders do I need to do this? Because there's not like a build guide, as far as I know. It's just kind of like, hey. Which, it's pretty self-explanatory anyway, but you know, I'd like having a build. Wow, I only fucked up 2 switches on this row, so congratulations to me. Maybe like by the end of this, we'll get a major improvement. Let's go, guys. Slowly improving. Maybe this is all I needed to do, was like suffer through each row, and then I'll learn by the end of it. Yeah, the JST cable is something that I'm like dreading as well. I know like you were trying to tape it, or you suggested taping it and then you didn't, and then did you end up taping it afterward? I'm trying to remember what your stream looked like, what you did at the end of it, but yeah, I think I'm gonna tape it because I wish I had cute like washi tape or something. I'm just gonna use this like big ass painter's tape, but yeah. Yeah, it's like, I was already dreading the JST cable thing, and then I was like, Milmaxing is gonna make it worse. But let's go. We're putting them in the 4th row. Oh, bullet journaling. That's something that I like really admire that people do, that I like I don't know, I've never been able to keep a physical planner and actually use it. Like I feel like my family passive-aggressively gifts me like journals and planners all the time because they're like, hey, you forget everyone's birthday, here's a calendar, and I'm like, I'm not gonna use this. But my phone has helped me with that, where I just have like everyone's birthdays scheduled for like 50 years into the future, so I hopefully don't forget. Because I've forgotten, like, I forgot my dad's birthday once, and I felt horrible. Like, we had a really good relationship, and I'm just a forgetful-ass bitch, you know? But, like, the thought was there, and I'm like, how did I forget a whole-ass birthday? And, you know, and I'm glad that, like, my family now knows me enough, where they're like, hey, like, we know it's not, like, malicious, you're just forgetful, so, yeah, but I've learned that the hard way. Yeah, I'm really bad with friends' birthdays too. Like honestly, I barely use Facebook, or like, I only use Facebook for like posting keyboard pictures and groups and shit these days, but if I didn't have Facebook, I wouldn't remember anyone's birthday and it would be kind of a mess. So I'm like, I'm committed. That's true, no one is on Facebook. We're like, I would never like wish a friend happy birthday on Facebook, because I feel like the only people who wish me happy birthday on Facebook are like coworkers who are old, and they're like, hey, we saw it was your birthdays. And now, like, whenever I look through the past couple years on Facebook, I'm like, no one I actually care about is wishing me happy birthday, because nobody's on Facebook anymore. But I remember like using Facebook for events, like in college, like maybe 7 years ago, which feels way longer ago. There's like Facebook events was like a big party planning tool that nobody uses now. And that's funny how that changes. I just feel like an old millennial now. Oh yeah. That's good that you had that heart-to-heart with your friends though, because I think my friends are pretty understanding too. Or we have like my like group of friends who I like chat with, who I know in real life at least. Like there's always like, there's a mom friend and she kind of like coordinates shit, and she'll like privately message everyone like, hey, it's so and so's birthday, like let's plan something as a group. I really like people who are those kinds of friends. Like that kind of labor is like something that naturally just it doesn't come to me, and I really appreciate people like that in my life. All right. Oh, I thought I measured it enough. I'm gonna have to get a tiny piece of tape just to hold these down. We're gonna hope for the best here. I should have just done the bottom row too, because there's not as many like switches to think about, but oh well, hindsight is 2020. I keep thinking about like, I would have been done with this already if I was just regular soldering in switches. That would have been so much quicker, but boom. That's good that you have like a birthday friend that's close by, like, or in date-wise, so you can remember that for each other. Yeah, I have a lot of friends, like, we were all born in the fall. Like, I feel like the fall, like, I'm in October, I have like 3 close friends in September and like a couple in November as well. So that era is, I feel like that time of year, it's like there's a lot of birthday shit going on, but nowadays like people have kind of moved away, so I don't see a lot of my like in real life friends in person as much as I used to. Oh yeah, IG birthday story is a good, that's like the modern day like Facebook notification about a birthday. It's basically like just looking at stories. And Instagram's weird too, because I feel like less attached to it than I did in the past, because I feel like a lot of us are sick of like the features that are available on Instagram now, but we're like locked into using it, because that's how we like keep up with people in our life. But yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Like, I feel like ever since I made a keyboard account on IG, that's like the main one I've been using too. I feel like people who know me in real life just think I like disappeared or something, because I don't really like post much anymore. Just in general, I have nothing to share. Maybe I'll post keyboards on it too. People are like, oh yeah, she just builds keyboards and that's like her hobby. And that's it. That's all I really have to share with the world these days. I feel pretty good about this row too. I'm gonna guess like 1 or 2 sockets will be fucked up, but it's not gonna be like the first or second row. I'm a changed woman. I've learned from my experiences. Yeah. I feel like I just like kind of stare into the void at friend stories too these days, but then it kind of just makes me depressed because I'm like, oh, I haven't seen them in a long time, or like they don't know what I'm up to, but like does anyone really care? Like not really. There's times in my life too where I've taken like long breaks from Instagram and it's been nice to like, I don't feel that I never really felt that pressure to post stuff ever, but like it's nice. I don't know. Sometimes keeping up with it is hard. I don't know. Oh, your own close friend story. That makes sense. Yeah, actually close friend stories fun. Like that's a good feature to just like actually say what you have on your mind. Or I post like really embarrassing things on my close friend story that like I'm like, oh no, like, and my employer isn't gonna see this. Like I can talk about like an embarrassing party story or something. I don't know. But I don't leave my house anymore, so I don't really have any embarrassing stories. Not anymore. Oh, that's weird too. I have some coworkers that are like that too, or I had a coworker who like, I didn't really like her, but she kind of like enjoyed my company, and she would like, was a Facebook user still, and she would like tag me on things on Facebook relentlessly, and I had to like just turn off my tags and like submit, like have that setting on where I review them every time, because it was like getting to the point where people in my life were being like, oh, are you friends with this woman who keeps tagging you and all this stuff? And I'm like, no, we're not that close, we just work together. But it's like, it's just an etiquette thing. I think she's just in an older generation and didn't like, the online etiquette is different, so I'm not gonna like be mad about it, you know what I mean? Okay. Testing round 4. Trusty Gat Brown. We're gonna test these out. Cool. That one works. Wow. We're getting to like 5 in a row. Wow. I'm so proud of myself. This row is doing really well. And I like don't want to manifest like it fucking up, you know, by talking about how great it is, but so far this row has been all clean, no mistakes. I just had to push myself to get to this point. Oh, we have one more. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Can I force this one through? Oh, I might have to redo that one. No, I was so close. I'm gonna try with a different switch because I'm like that bitch who's like, just do it again, even though it didn't work the first time. And I'm gonna use a T1. I'm like, screw the Gat Brown. Maybe this T1 will bring me luck and be like, no, you actually did this whole row. Well, it was just that the pin on the Gat Brown was bad. Okay, no, that one, no. We were close, y'all. But only one mistake in the whole row? Like, come on, we're improving. You should learn how to Milmax. I feel like you would be fine. You would do it. You have enough experience with like building and stuff where you could do it fine. And I could do both like the 6.25 and 7U layouts, but I am just going with 7U, so I'm not Milmaxing more than I have to. Just gotta get this in here. Get it in there, yeah. Oh, that's right. I forgot about the plate being fixed. I'm like, I did select that option in my cart. You're right. I kind of wish it wasn't that way, but I understand why it is. It's like, it wouldn't be as stiff, like if there were multiple cuts, but... I like how the PCB's labeled, like, I know a lot of PCBs are, but like, some aren't, and I've made that mistake of like, you know, just going with the completely wrong layout and soldering it in, and then being in spaghetti regretti. So I'm like, no, I'm going with layout B. It's clearly labeled here. We're gonna do this. Yeah, that is what I like about drift mechanics. Like, boards, like, everything's labeled really well. Where in theory it should be like seamless as long as you solder everything correctly. I feel like this mix is almost over and then we're gonna have to move on to the Home Depot playlist I made of just like the iterations of like remixes of the Home Depot music. There's only like 7 songs on that playlist, so I know I wanted to finish the Milmaxing. Hopefully this mix is longer, so we're not in Home Depot land yet, but it's like, gotta enjoy some meme music, right? Alright. Gonna tape this up. Maybe I can 100% this row. We'll see. I'm glad you understand the vision, because a lot of people also have that vision, because there's like so many variations of Home Depot music, like Caffeinate was sending me some. And I was just inspired, you know, by like the variety of Home Depot remixes that people have made over the years. Exactly, we're building. It's like, it's the perfect soundtrack. Okay. Let's go. Gonna get all quiet again. That one looks good. I feel good about that one. And once again, the camera is so bad, no one can see anything that's going on, but someday I'll invest in better stream setup. It's funny, if I just stopped fucking buying artisans, I would have had like an amazing camera at this point. Like, I just need to stop. I need to stop being a fan of artisan keycaps, and I'd be like way more financially stable if I had just never thought about artisans ever. That was my biggest mistake. I had this whole plan to like save up for a better camera for streaming, and then I'm like, oh, actually, there were a lot of artisans in the beginning of 2023 that I just had to have, you know what I mean? Yeah, and then I'm tempted to like buy like a slightly better webcam, but then I know that I'm just gonna want to upgrade to like something better eventually, so I'm just gonna like keep using the scuffed webcams for now. And then maybe I'll just use these scuffed webcams to like have my cat in another camera angle or something. I don't know. Oh, I'm holding that solder a little too close. My fingers were getting a little too warm there, you know? Last one. Cool. As I like drop the PCB on a pair of tweezers. We love that. Okay. Yeah, cat cam would be good. Alright, testing this row, and then we'll get the FR301 heated up to fix my mistakes. I'm glad at least I bought that. Like, what if I had to use my little hand pump I used to have? That would be rough. Okay, cool. I almost pricked my finger there. We almost did a little blood sugar test there, but we're good. That one went through. It just needed a little bit of extra push. I feel like this one should be okay. Like, it doesn't look visually obstructed, but that one is kind of messed up. Come on, dude. I was hoping for, like, last row perfection, but no. Maybe I'll use a Neapolitan to do the other testing. I'm just progressively using like switches I like more than the Gap Browns I was using, just out of like this sad hope that it would actually be better for— see, that one worked. But yeah, these three are all terrible. We love that. This spacebar works. This one works at least. Okay, I think it's these three down here that are the ones to worry about. Yep. Wow. Yeah, FR301 does take up a lot of space. That's a complaint I would have too. And I don't have a big desk either, so I'm really limited on desk space with this like really narrow L-shaped desk. Alright, but at least I have the FR301 like under my desk, so it shouldn't be too wild. Got it right here. I do have a hot dog. Yeah, this is an American Haptics Glizzy mat. That's not its official name. I think it was just called hot dog mat, but I had to have this like silicone hot dog mustard thing going down. Oh my god, leaving your FR301 for 4 days? That sounds terrifying. I've already, like, I'm pretty bad with my FR301. Like, I do try to clean it every time now. But there were times where I wasn't cleaning it, and I learned the hard way that that's just not how you go about it. Especially, like, taking care of a piece of equipment that's pretty expensive. That's just bad on me. Like, I'm kind of just a careless bitch sometimes. Like, not for people, but for things that I buy for myself. Like, not other people's things, but yeah. I'm glad you fuck with my vibe. I like your vibe too. I'm gonna plug this in. I'm just gonna like hold it in my lap, which is probably not a good idea, but I'm gonna turn off— I don't know, actually I shouldn't turn off the soldering iron because I'll probably need it to resolder this shit, but cool. Yeah, I should have gotten like the skinnier needle. I need to get more like soldering tips. I need a little more variety. When I finally like opened the instructions and taught myself how to like take this apart though, I was like, wow, my life has changed. Gun goo. Yeah. Hello. Hello, space. I'm glad you can join us for this like really scuffed Milmac session. Each blue piece was like where I fucked up, so we're gonna fix it. At least the FR301 heats up really quickly. That's like a nice thing about it. So we'll see. We're just gonna like give it a little snack, you know? I don't know. 'Cause I think there's still solder in there. I don't think that fixed it, really. And then it's like, do I want to just solder them immediately, like after? Or there might still be like enough residual solder where there's like that connection still? I don't know. Let's see, can I get the switch through after this? Can I remove this tape? I'm gonna burn myself. I can feel myself fucking up here. Yeah, that did not fix the situation at all. You're gonna need me to calm down. Twitch can ban me. Oh no. Cause I'm like, maybe I should just replace the whole socket, you know, that might just be the better option to cause I have extra sockets. If I can even get it out of there, that's a whole other issue too. Ooh, I'm like touching the wrong... I almost burned my hand there. Okay, yeah, that socket just came out. I'm just gonna replace the sockets. Why am I'm still holding this in my lap. I need to figure out a work posture. That's... Okay, yeah, old socket out. This stream is so much longer than I thought it would be. Oh no, I'm scratching up the PCB. Oh no. Okay, that one just fell out on the floor somewhere, so that's cool. This is gonna be such a slow process. I went into this thinking it would be quick. Yeah, I don't know why. I get really impatient with every build I do where I'm like, I want to build this in under an hour, it's gonna be quick. And I'm like, I'm not like... It's not like we're in competitive speed running, you know? I need to just chill out. But I should probably take the tape off. Oh yeah. Having more space would make this so much better, but no. I'm like, where do I put everything? Where do these tweezers go? Yeah, it's easier to just use my finger. I'm just gonna do that. It was like, was that a little too hot? Yeah, but I'm like, the fingies are okay. It'll be fine. You can just enjoy listening to the DDR music in the background. Yep. Just slams PCB on its side and then it knocked him out. There we go. This is such a struggle. I appreciate the audience. This is like way more than like the normal viewers. It's normally just like Kathy keeping me company as I like talk to myself. But thank you. Yeah, I think the build, because it's like there's that anxiety of like, oh, I want to look like I know what I'm doing and not like, you know, but also I think it's good to show like amateur people building too, where it's like, hey, like mistakes happen and that's okay, you know, but no. I thought that one was out. Why can't I get that one out, buddy? Just don't do this to me. I don't want to heat it up too much, you know? There we go. Just needed a little elbow grease there. And then now I'm questioning, like, should I guess I'll just go one row at a time, too, with the rows that... And then I'll resolder the ones just to make sure. I'm already forgetting, like, did I tape the wrong one? I need to test these again. I forgot which one it was. I should have, like, made a note of that. Oh, that's definitely fucked up. Definitely. I think, and this was just another fucked up one that I didn't put tape on for whatever reason. These all look like they're covered. Oh no, this one's okay. It's okay, yeah. Oh, that's sad that no one mentioned it. The last build stream I did, I think it was Rucker. It was a win keyless build, but I just put switches like where the blockers were, and I was like, why won't this case close? And then I felt like such an idiot, but it was like, oh, that's why. Is this one? I'm so surprised that this one works. It totally looks like it wouldn't, but okay. Yeah, I'm desoldering K4 and K5. Cool. Back on that page again. As I like slip and slide everywhere. There's gonna be so many Milmax sockets in my carpet. I'm just gonna vacuum them up. Ow. Burnt my fingies. I wish I was an octopus right now, because I really just want to like heat it up to where I can like push it out, but it keeps like cooling down by the time I can get tweezers here to like push out the socket. No, I just pushed it in with my finger. Come on, dude. There we go. Just had to... Sometimes you gotta like force things out. Right? Like, being on land for extended periods of time would suck. Or actually no, I do that all the time already. I'm already on land a lot of the time. Oh yeah, the purple forevers. I know, it looked like there's people were just way more interested in E-White than purple, but I feel bad. I saw Drifting Bunny's post that like Clara might not happen, and I really was looking forward to that board. So hopefully everyone buys a forever to fund Clara, because otherwise I'll be very sad and disappointed about that. Sorry, I just got a text message. It was my boyfriend talking about work and how it sucks, and I'm like, you're right, it does. I should reply, but it's alright. He knows I'm streaming. Cool, okay. So yeah, I will put these, we're gonna go with sockets again, or new sockets, and I'll try to solder these in and hopefully that'll be like the last fuck ups I have on this row. I don't know, would it be better to just desolder everything? I don't know, am I doing too much at once? Let's just, no, I'm gonna do it. More funds for the next matrix board, group buy. That's true, I could get a Corsa extra. Yeah, Pink Austin is cool. That is the board that is plugged in right now, actually. I'm typing on a Pink Austin. And if my commands were working, you could press exclamation point Keeb, and it would tell you that I'm typing on a Pink Austin, but it's not working, so we're gonna pretend like that never happened. Wow. Yep. Look at how unreliable Streamlabs is right now. I need to switch to like OBS or something, but... Gotta get them in there. I don't know why I thought there were more on this side of the board that needed new sockets, but I guess not. I don't know. Am I missing something? That would be kind of funny if I ran out of sockets for replacements, but I do actually have a couple sockets that are the longer kind, but I only have like 10 of those. Just keep typing the command, it'll work eventually. Just gotta tape this shit down. And everything else is soldered in already. Cool. And then this FR301 is just like in the way. I'm totally gonna burn myself. I need to move this around. I have tape all over me. This is such a mess. Alrighty. As I just get these two really hot objects. Oh, it's on this side. I'm like, where is it? This was this top half I did with like, I switched my hands. And that made it was worse when I was holding the soldering iron with my left hand. It was like getting solder everywhere. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. This FR301 is so close to my hand. It's like scaring me. I need to scoot down. It's true, tape fashion. It reminds me of like a lot of people, I mean people still do make like wallets out of tape and stuff like that, but I feel like I saw that more in the past. Ow. Cool. Okay. We'll grab a switch and we'll test. We'll test this top row, and then just 4 more rows to go, and then we can actually start putting this board together. Yeah, duct tape wallets. I feel like everyone knew someone that rocked a duct tape wallet. Yes, it's all coming together, baby. It's all, except for this. What is this socket doing right now? No. Is that a new one that I did, or was that a mistake from before? I don't know. This is bad. K5. I feel like that was one I redid and I fucked it up again. Love that. Now it's like stuck halfway in the midpoint. I'm just gonna run out of sockets at this point. I don't remember if this was one that I already messed up or not. I think it was. I think this is like a second screw up in a row. Once again, I wish I was an octopus. This would be so much easier. I hope I'm not like burning the shit out of the PCB too. It's like, there we go. New socket. Let's get in there, buddy. Oh my gosh, no, I knocked that one. I caught it in my lap, but that would have been bad. I have carpet, I'd be like shining a flashlight. Ooh. That's a bummer that like you don't, like you wish you could have had like more of that concert memory, but then like, I feel like I've had experiences like that too, where I'm like, man, I wish I would have like enjoyed that in a different context, but like it was still good, you know? Oh my gosh, I'm glad I put the socket in backwards. This is the back of the PCB. What am I doing? Girl, come on. I'm glad I caught that. I was totally about to solder that in. Let's try this again. Jesus. Okay. I think that is what we needed. That was K5. And it goes through, yes. I don't remember what this tape was for. I don't think it was for, like, sockets that were fucked up. I hope it wasn't. We'll find out. Oh yeah, this one for sure looks terrible. K17. We're gonna fix you. This PCB is so messed up. At least that one came out pretty cleanly. I feel like one of these sockets might be good though. I might not have to replace the whole thing. We'll find out. Yeah, actually that does work. I only have to replace one. K19 is the next one we're fixing. I'm so glad this is labeled. K19 doesn't look too bad. Like, I wonder which one was getting stuck. Oh no, that just works. I have no idea why that was why I had tape on that then. Okay. I should, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna actually like write down a list of like what switches. Like, oh my god, I already have a note open. K17. K21. Yeah, and it's only one socket on K21. Cool. I'm actually getting smart and like trying to keep track now instead of just like guessing around. K22, what's wrong with you? Also just the bottom socket. Alright, K23 works. We're on K24. What's the issue here? Oh, this one just already has a bent pin. It's not going to be very helpful to me. Oh, this one's both of the sockets. Both of these sockets are struggling. Cool, that one just came out on its own. Ow! That was really hot. What are you gonna say that's a little weird? I'm always up for a little weird. Hold on, I'm gonna text really quick. But oh, that like good lead smell. Yeah, I kind of like that smell too. It's like not really good, but that like bacon smell. Oh, like your skin was cooking. Yeah, maybe my skin is cooking a little bit. Did I? Did this one really not? I feel like this one looks really fucked up, but if I was able to get pins through it, maybe it's fine. It looks bad though. K23. Okay, yeah, no, it works. It looks abysmal, but hey, I'm not mad at it. K25. Hopefully it's not both sockets, because I'm trying to salvage as many sockets as I have left. It kind of looks... No, I feel like maybe the bottom one's okay. You should just go for it, Calf. You should just, like, get those switches going. Because otherwise, like, what else are you gonna do, you know? We can both just, like, keep each other company doing really tedious shit. Ow, it's getting hot where I can't hold it there anymore. Maybe if I just get the tweezers, like... push it out quickly? Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm gonna keep doing that. We're evolving. Maybe I don't need to be an octopus anymore. Rest in peace to all these Milmac sockets that I have fucked up. Oh yeah. Oh, if you get another coffee. Yeah, go now, because the Home Depot, I'm planning on starting the Home Depot mixes when I'm done with this Milmax shit. Which, who knows, maybe this will last forever. Maybe we'll be, we're stuck in purgatory watching my ass do this. Yeah, let's go. Get it out of here. Cool. No, that socket is still in. Or it's not. Never mind. It just looks like there is because there's so much extra solder. Wow, I hit the mic with the PCB. Sorry about it. Yeah, I should have made another cup of coffee before doing this. I only had 1 cup this morning. Alright, so we have this row desoldered. And now I'm just gonna place new sockets in there. And hope for the best. Retape, resolder. And then those were the 2 worst rows, so then we're kind of at the home stretch for this part of it now, at least. It's still a shit show, but it's better than it was before. Let's go. Get them in here. Now I'm like trying to speed rush, just like getting them in here and taping them up, and then I'll be slow again. I'll try to be as slow as possible soldering them in to like, I do not want another like, oh, you just fucked up again situation like the top row. So this poor PCB's already been through so much and it hasn't even been in the case yet. Okay, so we have K17, K21, yeah, 22, 24, 25. Cool. Cool. I thought I was like feeling one of those sockets move for whatever reason, but it's soldered in. Wow, this song is in another remix on this mix? That sucks. Oh yeah. I really need to get my shit together with this. This is so rough. Ooh. I'm so focused on this. I had a moment where I'm like, I forgot. No! That, I don't know about that. That looked like I may have fucked that up too. I'm gonna hope I didn't. It's just, it's so tiny. I just need a tinier soldering tip. Cool, then K17. Alright. Let's go in for the testing. This song is all over the place. This is like, I purposely picked SoundCloud mixes that were like 7 years old or more. Because that was the vibe I was feeling. I was never like really into the rave scene. I know, like, honestly, I feel like a really good thesis would be like, I feel like a lot of Asian Americans are like into rave culture, but that wasn't really like the vibe in Hawaii where I was growing up. But I feel like all of my cousins that grew up in LA were like really into like going to raves. And I feel like I missed out on that part of like the Asian American experience of being a rave girly, but I don't know. Maybe I can do that now. Like, it's never too late, you know what I mean? But I was a country bumpkin, and there were no raves to really attend in Hawaii, but that's cool. Cool. That one works. You know what? I can shove that. That's gonna be a tight fit, but it works. I'm not redoing that one. 24. Yeah, I feel like finding the right group is a huge part of it. Because that's like, it's like you're out kind of like far away sometimes and you have to be with people you trust. That's important. Alright, this row is looking good. Cool. Now we just have to worry about K36 and K31 here. And it looks like only one of the sockets on each side is messed up, so I can get away with maybe only removing one. Cool. I'm so glad I like figured out I can just poke the tweezers through like this. Oh wait, I have the tape on this one still. That would suck to get like metal on the tape and then it would just make the tape even more stuck. More sockets into the socket graveyard. I should have tested to actually make sure the sockets were good though. I did not do that. Or the ones that I thought I could leave in there. Oh. Haha, that was upside down. Okay, cool. That does fit. Yeah. K36 and K31. Cool. We're getting there. I appreciate y'all sticking with me for this. I'm already like, oh my god, how long has this been going on? Probably almost 2 hours. We're at like the 1 hour, 55-minute mark. I like how I like built an Austin quicker than this forever. Just because of Milmac sockets. I'm gonna reuse some of this tape because it's still around. That's true. I feel bad, like I want to support some keyboard streamers, but then like I get a little too impatient where I'm like, hurry up, show me the thing already, you know, where I'm like, or yeah, that's why I tend to not do stabs because I know it's just gonna like take even longer. But, or I mean I did the stabs off camera, so like I'm like, I knew y'all were gonna have to sit through this. I wasn't gonna put you through stabs too. Not saying it's like bad, it's nice to see how people mod stabs. I've actually never done stabs on stream. It's a secret. Maybe I just pay someone to do the stabs and then they ship them to me. Maybe it's all a lie. But you'll never know. Who knows? Cool. Yeah, that looks good. That's looking... I'm feeling secure about that. Let's test it out. These poor Neapolitans have just been through it. Yes, it's working. And I haven't even, like, gone to test that these sockets are like soldered in, you know, or like it's actually making contact, and that's a whole other issue that I don't even want to think about right now, so. Yeah. Oh yeah, I feel that, because like I love TX stabs, but something about them, like I can't get I really struggle with getting the wires in to the housings, and it just like, I feel like I hurt my fingers every time, and I would rather just do it off camera, because like I don't have to take breaks to like not hurt my fingers. I have to do like one stab every 10 minutes, like give my fingies a break. Okay. This is like, wait, I'm already forgetting like which socket was broken. Is it both of them? I feel like it's just one of them. Okay, yeah, I think it's just the bottom one. We can do this. We can do it. Get that out of there. I'm just gonna do this all in one go, so I'm gonna write down K45. We're almost at the end. And then K64. Which one is it? I feel like it's okay. Or it looks okay. Okay, yeah, it's just the top one. Wow, this song is kind of annoying too. K64, let's go. And it's just these bottom three, and then those are the last ones to fix. Okay, the top one's good, it's just the bottom one. This sounds like that instrument, you know, where it's like a keyboard and then there's like a straw that goes to your mouth. I forget what it's called, but I'm pretty sure it's one of those. It's also just the bottom one. Oh, and then this one works. Why did I even put tape over this? I doubted myself there. No, there we go. No! Get out. There we go. Mouth straw. Yeah, it's not a melodica. A melodica is like the flute piano, right? There's another word for it. I don't know. Okay. I'm so close. Where did I just... Okay, I thought I lost the tweezers, but they're just like all over the place. Two more sockets, and then we're done. And then we can actually start like the fun part of the build. I should have started this at like 7 a.m. I would have ended at a more reasonable time. But then no one would have watched either. They'd be like waking up. I feel like this song is just gonna give me anxiety now. And there's tape stuck to the solder. There's tape everywhere. It kind of sounds like KK Slider singing. We're almost at the end. I can taste it. I can literally taste the lead. It tastes great. The final testing. Yay, that one works. Cool. So does that one. Oh. Okay, yes. Yay! Okay, we're there. All the Mil-Max sockets are in. I am freed from this hell. I can turn off this baby. Oh, I should clean it just a little bit, just to shove in, if I can even get it in here. You know what? No, I'm gonna fuck with that later. I don't want to do this right now. I'm just gonna let it cool off. I'm gonna turn off the soldering iron too. Hell yeah, this is where I wanted to be an hour ago. But that's alright. Thank you for bearing with me. I have switches everywhere. Now I can like get stabs in. Let's go. This is my first time using Owlstabs. I normally like TX, but these were on sale, so. And that's always fun. We love a bargain. That's what I'm looking for. A bargain. Cool. Let's get these little washers and screws out here. Cool. Where did I? Alright. This. I should have like remagnetized this tip, but I didn't want to do that. Happy hardcore Dove Rubigan. Or yeah. No. Cool. One thing that's great about a 65 is like I feel like there's no stabs to worry about, you know? As like a normally full-size 1800 fan, this is like a walk in the park for me, you know what I mean? I was like, wow, I don't have to spend all this money on these extra stabs. Love it. What is going on here? I feel like it's like really trying to come out. It's after your curfew, buddy. It's time for you to go to bed. Like, stop hopping out of here. Is it the... No, it is the right hole. I thought maybe I had it upside down for a second. I think these little stab band-aids I put in here are making it... are kind of obstructing the hole, but I think once I screw it in, it should be fine. Yeah, Austin needs so many stabs. I had to buy like, or TX sells those like separate 2U stab sets, but I had to buy like one of those and a full set of stabs. I feel like TX is kind of stingy with their stabs though, because other companies will at least like include enough for an 1800 in most of their kits, but I don't know. No. This little like plastic washer piece is getting stuck to my hands because I'm like sweaty because I'm nervous, and then it's just getting stuck on my hand and it's bad. Just stay in. No! Come here. This is bad. I'm also getting like lube on my hands from touching the stabs, and that's just making everything worse too. There we go, buddy. One less 2U stab, that's true. Gotta get this in here. Why are you giving me such a hard time, dude? Oh, I literally already had a screw on the screwdriver and I forgot I was grabbing a second one. I can't wait until these cool down and I can get them out of my face. There we go. 2 stabs to go and then we're good. So much time saved. Split backspace. Yeah, I've never tried split backspace, but I feel like my muscle memory just wouldn't like it and I would, you know, but I don't know. Why? These stabs are like really not wanting to go in at all. What is happening? No. No, I dropped them on my like cat hair infested carpet. It's fun. Just gotta get an essence of cat in each stab, you know? I would feel sad without my cat's essence everywhere. Is it these fucking like stab stickers? Is that what is giving me such a hard time? Just because I misaligned them? That probably is what it is. I normally never even use these. I was just like, why not? It came with them. Because it's just not wanting to... Is it really... Are these little tiny band-aids really fucking me up this bad? Like, what is going on? Okay, there we go. They're at least a little better. Where I know if I just screw them in, it'll work out. I feel like this is a lot more struggle if I had just not used them though. Oh my god. No, this is like, this WoW stick is really fucking me up here. I should just not, I've talked about getting a better screwdriver set anyway, but this WoW stick is like being really annoying right now. Come on, little washer, getting stuck to my like lube covered fingers. No, that just went everywhere. Yeah, I feel like I didn't need to put these on here, but it's like I could just peel them off, but at this point then they're uneven, or there's like they're not on all the stabs, so I'm just gonna deal with it. It's not, yeah, like it wouldn't have made that much of a difference. I should have just not used them. But, oh well, live and learn. I'm also worried about, like, I'm notoriously, like, really bad at putting gaskets on. I feel like they're just gonna be misaligned, and that might be a struggle, but we'll work with it. One stab to go. Let's go. Oh, this one just like has a screw. What? Did I just already? Oh yeah, because I was testing the stabs. This one already has a screw screwed in it. I just shoved it through. That's really funny. So dumb. I was like, why did that snap through? That's why. Trying to snap that is one thing I do like about TX stabs, is like once you snap them through, it's kind of like they stay put, where you don't even really need the little stoppers all the time, but I put them in anyway. But I feel like screwing in stabs is like a little more tedious than just shoving a TX stab through. Or cherry clip-ins are cool too, if you can, like, I didn't have the right kind of lube to like work with cherry clip-ins, but now I do. Or maybe I'll just go that route. I don't know. We're on the last screw. We're almost there. Is this flush? There we go. Cool. Happy that's over with. Still too hot to put back in the plastic case. Maybe in a little bit. Hey, now we got this plate. Carbon fiber. Fun, fun, fun. This is my first time using a carbon fiber plate, actually. I'm planning on... I have a Cypher R4 on order, which will also have a carbon fiber plate. But for now, this will be my first time with this plate material. I think it's forged carbon. I don't really know, in all honesty. I'll have to look into that. What like makes carbon fiber like forged versus not? Oh wait, I said I would start the Home Depot mixes when... Let's see what song this is first. Oh, it's just in a Nightcore mix called Nightcore Witchcraft, so it didn't list the song. That kind of sucks. I'm sorry, I wish I knew. But let's get on with the Home Depot mixes. Because why not? This is a Nightcore remix of a Home Depot song. But then there's a couple different genre varieties, but now we're in the build mode now. I'm afraid I'm gonna bend pins now, 'cause it's kind of already hard to get them in the Milmax sockets because it's a tighter fit. Yeah. Carbon fiber is so annoying, or it's just stiffer. I like it better than FR4, but I like the sound and I like a stiff feel personally, so I know I'm gonna enjoy this once it's like put together. I'm liking these Home Depot mixes. Yeah, it does look like the fibers are woven together, or there is like a woven looking pattern. So I'm going to assume it is forged carbon. Hope there's no blood on this stream. I have pricked my fingers on switches in the past and gotten blood everywhere, so this is a blood-free stream. Let me know if the music is not loud enough and we need to turn up the Home Depot music, because we could always turn that up. It's fine. I love the color of these Techno violets. I think, I imagine in the purple forever it would look sick. It would have looked really good. I wish I could have bought both, you know, but there are other keyboard purchases I want to make still, so I want to buy a vintage board next. Turn it up? Yeah, we will turn up the Home Depot vibes. I normally use like a switch puller to pull up plates. I'm like, plate fork? Who is she? I don't know her. This is a lo-fi Home Depot song that I found. There's just so many iterations of a Home Depot theme song that I appreciate. The people that took time to do it for the meme, you know? I really want to test out to make sure that this works, like, once all the switches are in, but I already tried to test the PCB and I struggled so hard to get the JST cable out of the PCB, so I'm, like, scared to do that again. I don't want to break it, but I don't really think I have a choice other than, like, I don't want to risk completely fucking this up and having switches not work or something, you know? Witchcraft was the name of the song, so I could have just like read. Yeah, that is funny. Good to know. That was a chill little Home Depot. I wish it kind of like took more from the source material, you know what I mean? It could have like, they could have sampled a little bit more from the original Home Depot song. Whoa, crazy. Oh, shit, that knocked out this whole other switch when I put that in there. Wow, this is intense. I didn't listen to all of them all the way through because I didn't want to like spoil myself, you know. I wanted to build to an initial reaction to these beautiful Home Depot remixes. Listen to that hammer and nail sound. It's beautiful. I can't get this through. Come on. There we go. Okay, the FR301 is like, I like how I just touched it to test that. That was probably not a good idea, but it's fine. No. It's getting this plate. Okay, that's better. This plate is so stiff. I did. I did touch the burr gun. Gun go burr. My hands aren't going burr though, they're going like ow. It's the opposite of burr. But oh my god, every time this corner comes up just because of this. I like carbon fiber. I like it. I do. I swear. I want a stiff board, but it's just too stiff where it's like pulling up these other switches. Or that's another thing too, if I had like soldered, or I guess it wouldn't have mattered. I still would have had this issue because then I'd be soldering them in later if I didn't mil-max, but I don't know. Oh, I'm sorry, DB, the commands are broken, but this is a forever E-white with Techno violet switches, the carbon fiber plate, and Owlstab stabs, so that'll be cool. You missed me like mil-maxing, and I'm glad you weren't there to see that. That was rough, but it's mil-maxed. The deed is done. Yeah, I'm excited to get a good sound test of this working. I think it's gonna sound good. I feel like I like the sound of tactiles and carbon fiber more from like sound tests I've heard, but it'll be okay. I think this will still sound good. I like the Techno violets so far from what I've heard. They're loud. Yeah, I will pull out the case once we get these switches in, and then we can get going. Because the E-white is beautiful. I did get a B-stock, and there is like a slight variation between the top and bottom case, but it's barely noticeable to me, where like I'm not a really detail-oriented person, where honestly, like, if DB had never said anything, I would have never even noticed like that difference at all. But I appreciate the honesty anyway. Ooh, you should get both, purple and white. But yeah, I'm glad I saved the $50. Like, I'm happy with how the B-stock looks. But like, Austin was like my end game board, so I went in with the A-stock for the Austin. But yeah. Yeah, no, I'm not made of money either. I only got one, you know, but but yeah, I don't know. I feel like the purple is like a really beautiful color. It's not as like E-white isn't boring, but it's more typical and common, and it's like a color available on a lot of different boards, and it's a shade that it kind of looks really similar across the board. So I think if you wanted something unique, I would get the purple. Yeah. I also didn't get purple because I'm still considering Corsa extras, and mangosteen is the color I would want if I did get a Corsa, so I was kind of saving dark purple for that. But yeah, I'm glad it all worked out. Ow. This is hurting my fingies. This mason jar is in the way. It's the winter still. It's pretty cold in Oregon, so I feel like my skin is really dry, where this is like harder on my hands than it would be normally. I'm gonna like come back to those and just go the different part now. Oh yeah. If you buy 12 B stock, you get a free A stock. That's a pretty good deal. Y'all should jump on that. An Omnitype switch puller. Yeah, I'm interested to see, I know like on the Hebe server, Kate was like asking for pictures of people like pulling their keycaps because she's making like a keycap puller that's like spring loaded, and that seems pretty cool. I might get in on that, even though I really don't need that. Yeah, the Home Depot mixes. Yeah, see, I don't think Lowe's has a theme song, or if they do, it's like really unmemorable because I can't think of it, but like immediately the Home Depot music is recognizable. Whoa. This one's intense. I've been waiting to try these switches for like over a year. I think I bought them in March of 2022. Or that's when they like arrived at my house, so I bought them even earlier than that, but I just haven't used them this whole time, so I'm glad they have a home for now. This is a bop. You're right. Last switch. Nice. We got this. I should test this. I just don't want to, I don't want to rip the JST cable again. I thought I was gonna break it this morning, but I don't think I did. Where did I put that? It's like under all of this shit. Oh, here it is. I really do need to test it though, so we are gonna risk this again and hope I don't like completely break it. I don't know. I feel like the plastic already has like pieces broken off. Okay. Oh, I know why. I didn't add the mic as a source for the build, for like the VIA cam. I just didn't think about that. I thought it would just auto. That's funny. Well, okay, wait. Oh, I just didn't plug it in all the way. Let's go. I don't want the sounds for the key sounds. Jesus, that sounds awful. I'm testing the PCB. I wish y'all could see it, but then my mic doesn't work because I wasn't thinking that. Okay, so far I'm happy with how this is looking. That's all that really matters. Cool. Yay. So far, everything looks like it works. Yay, Milmax success. 'Cause I was really nervous. Okay, I think all but one key works, and I think that might just be like the case of a bent pin or something. I'm gonna take it out and just hope it's a bent pin and not some other issue. Not a bent pin. No. The only key that wasn't working was like escape. Oh yeah, I remember when you had that film. I think I like was kind of shy and I wasn't chatting much at all, but until like that film thing happened, it was so funny. I was like, this is the new meta. This is a new mod for us all to enjoy. I just whacked the PCB. Oh no, I have to get this JST cable out again. God, I'm so nervous about, because I was like really struggling to get this out with like tweezers this morning when I tested the PCB. And I don't want to just rip it out. I did. I feel like that was just too aggressive, and I don't know. I'm scared. But cool. We can actually get to like the fun main event. I just gotta clear the path a little bit. There's so much shit everywhere. Wow, Home Depot really goes hard. I just threw the FR301 on the floor because it's cold now. It's fine. Cool. Oh, I didn't know that you could just push it in halfway. I figured it was like you had to go all the way in to make it work. The more you know. Yeah. So we have the beauty in all of its glory. Gorgeous, gorgeous case. Wow. It's so beautiful. Look at that. So gorge. This is really nice. You know what's funny? I was not gonna buy this at all. I was gonna buy a used E-White Clarabelle from someone local to me. And we agreed on a time and a place to meet and a price. And I changed my whole Saturday to meet up with this person to buy the Clarabelle. And then he was like, hey, I actually sold it to somebody else, like, the day before we were supposed to meet up. And I was, like, kind of mad, but it was whatever. But then I made up with him at a meetup later, because I was like, I would have bought that used Clarabelle from you if you didn't flake on me. But now I bought a forever, and I've leveled up in my life. So if you weren't a dick, I would have never bought this forever. So thank you for being a dick. I was a little drunk when I said that to him, but it was okay. We all made up at the keyboard meetup at the end. It was okay. But, yeah. Oh yeah, I guess we'll take this apart and we'll get it going. You can thank him. I didn't say, like, I wasn't as abrasive as, like, thanks for being unprofessionally a dick. I bought this forever now. I was just a little drunk and was like, hey, like, glad that, like, you flaked on that, because I would have, like, bought it and then would have just had that as the E whiteboard I wanted. So yeah, I don't know. I think it was funny too, because I think he just thought I was somebody else. Like, we had never met in person, and then we did. I don't know. The vibe was just different. He was like, "Oh, that was you. I didn't know." Yeah, Clarabelle is funky. I think it's cute. Like, I would still own one. I want something like Southpaw, and I think the little cow badge is cute, but I don't know. It's like the Forever is a lot nicer. So I'm glad that the stars ended up aligning. Cuz I'm just looking for an E-white board. Yeah, and this is definitely like a way more practical layout where I'm like, "Oh, I'll actually use this." I'll put that to the side for now to get the weight up. Oh, the screws are slightly bigger. Ha ha hee hee ho ho. No. There we go. Those are tight. That was a bit of a struggle. Oh, I gotta remember these go down there. I mean, it makes sense with the angle, but like, they're smaller. That one needed like elbow grease, like the little electric was not going to help there. This brass weight is so beautiful. Ugh. Gorgeous. Just look at this beauty. Look at this. She's beauty. She is grace. So amazing. Yeah. We can get the daughter board in there now. These little daughter board screws. I'm afraid the screwdriver I have is too thick where it's not going to work. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Nope. Okay, this one works. Oh yeah, E-White Austin is so nice. I wasn't in the hobby back then, but I'm happy with my pink Austin, so I'm glad I was in the hobby enough to like get an Austin, you know, that's all I'm happy about. This is the part I was dreading. I had a feeling it was gonna be a struggle. I don't want it to scratch anything. Yeah, prayage. Yeah, I don't know what color of Clara I would get. The pink is really nice. I have like a lot of pink, or like I did have too many pink keyboards. I recently sold one, but I'm always a sucker for a pink keyboard. Oh, I just need to get this in here. makes like these little edges make it a bit rough where I'm like, I almost want to like file it down, but I don't know if that would ruin something. It's just not. Oh shit. Whatever that was, it fell down. Ooh. I don't want to like scratch the coating here. I'm really struggling with getting this daughter board in there. I don't know what fell down. I didn't have anything like too important over there. I don't know. I just don't want to scratch anything. I'm struggling with this. Can get it in one way. No. No. This is stuck now. This is not good. This isn't even the part I was dreading. We haven't even gotten to that part yet. I just can't line this up. It's like stuck. It'd be a tight fit. And that's like not lined up either. Like I wouldn't be able to plug that in. I don't want to force it. This is so hard. Now it's like really lodged in there, shit. I don't even know how to get this out of there. I don't know if y'all can see it. It's like not lined up. It's like I need to just push it down, but it's like I don't want to like break it. I don't want to break anything. But it's really stuck. It's like I might not even need to screw this in because it's so lodged in there. It's like it becomes a 3-hour long stream of just me like struggling to put this daughter board in the right spot. What the hell? I can't get it to move at all. Oh no. It's just really stuck in there, y'all. Shoot. I don't know what to do. I'm like, if I just like try to screw it in right now, like, will it just like line up? Probably not. I shouldn't force anything, but I almost want to. Well, I don't know. This is just a really tight fit. No. It's not working. Yeah, it's like... God, I'm so close. Yet so far. I don't want to damage it by like pushing on it too hard. And I can't even like pull it out. I'm kind of like just lodged in there. Take a sip of water. Yep. Good idea. Yeah, I could try to use a screwdriver. Like, something. I just really don't want to break it. Like, it's really in there. I don't know, maybe I should have filed down the sides of that, like, FR4. Oh. This is just, like, a really not good situation. I feel like if I could just push it down a little bit on the right side, it would just go into place, but it's like, I don't want to break a diode. Oh. Maybe that was what I needed. It moved a little bit. And it's like more in line now, where okay, I can at least plug it in with the USB-C now, so that's better than where I was a couple minutes ago. I can try to screw these in again, see maybe if that'll do it. No, this is a struggle. It's just not lining up. Man. Yeah, I'm probably just making this worse. I don't know. Maybe I don't even need these screws. It's so lodged in there and I can plug it in. Where I'm like, do I really need these? I'm trying to like just push it forward a tiny bit. Oh, ow. I hope I didn't fuck anything up there. This is rough. Oh, I'm like bending my switch puller by trying to use it. God. I'm trying to get it flat, but it was like, there were kind of rough edges on it where I was struggling to even fit it in flat. But I think it's like close enough where honestly I'm not even gonna bother screwing it in because it's like lodged in there, it's not moving at all, and I can plug it in, so I'm just gonna roll with it and move on to the next stop. I don't know why I said next stop, as if I was like driving a bus or something, but I'm gonna put a little tape here, tape the wire down. Gorgeous. Oh, there we go. Cool. Screw the weight back in. Yeah, there is some like nubs on the side of the daughter board that like I probably should have just tried to file down a bit, but I didn't do that, and now I kind of regret it. Because it was just, I couldn't get it in there, but it's okay. I think even without the daughter board screws, it's in there like super tight, and I can't move it at all, so it'll be good. Alrighty, now we just gotta plug this PCB in, or I should put the gaskets in too. I should do that. I totally forgot about the gaskets. You're stuck with the board forever. I am, and I indeed intend to keep it and enjoy it. No, that was so crooked. I'm really bad at putting gaskets in. Like, I could use tweezers. I'm not going to. Like, this is my board for myself, so it's like, will I notice the shitty gaskets? Only when I take it apart every once in a while, but... No, it was so crooked. This one's kind of like sticking off to the side. I might have to trim it. Hopefully not. Yep, this is a forever bond with this keyboard. This daughter board lodged in, these gaskets. We're committed now, forever. And then they go on here, I believe, if I remember correctly. Okay, don't stretch them, that's good to know. It's like they're squishy enough where I think I can just make this work. That one was pretty good. I'm proud of myself for that one. I used 2 hands. Maybe I should keep going with that strategy. This VOD is gonna be so long. Ooh, good job, Caffey. You're getting that Frankenswitch life going. I want to just somehow maybe if I stand it up, that'll be better to plug it in. No, there's gotta be an ideal way to do this. I wish I was left-handed. Ooh, the lefty struggles. Yeah, maybe being left-handed. Actually, no, being left-handed would have made this worse. Okay, cool. Got it in. Lit. Yeah. And then I almost want to test it again just to make sure it works before I'm like screwing everything in together. Cool. Yes, it is working. Yeah. I wish I didn't have such a shitty camera. This purple looks so much better in person. We're gonna get the gaskets in on the top case, and then we'll put this baby together, and then we can, yeah. And then I have Masterpiece out on the floor, but I'm gonna get GMK Greg instead, because that'll be fun. That'll be like a fun, this was like a meme stream with the Home Depot mixes, so like, it'll be like a full-on meme board. And of course, like, I had to get the novelties in Greg because I needed the blushing cheeks, like, how could I not? But yeah, eventually my long-term plan for this board is to actually put Cam Soaring Skies on it, but that's on its way to vendors now, so I'm just waiting in limbo. Oh, come on. I'm afraid of screwing these. Oh, this one's really bad. Jeez. Hopefully it'll just squish down. It'll be okay. Ooh, that one was also bad. It's like on the side. Maybe I should try to use tweezers. There's only 2 gaskets left, but I'm like, here we go. Trying to just get this lined up. Yeah. I put that on. That's pretty funny. Hopefully I didn't mess up the gaskets too much, where I feel like I should be able to screw this in, I hope. Yeah. Yay, it's coming together. No. It's so close. I can feel it there. Woo! It's so beautiful. Alright, I will be right back to grab Greg, and then we will put some keycaps on here, and then we will hear a sound test. Cool. You're right, I do need to add the feet. That was something I totally forgot. Here's Greg. I'll hold Greg in my lap for now while we flip this back over to put on some feetsies. These, I'm like, this is external. I really need to like not fuck this up. There we go. So proud of myself. I saw a picture of a board yesterday where someone just like really haphazardly had it wasn't a forever, it was a different, like it was a 40 something, I forget what it was, but they were just like literally all over the place, and it was like the most chaotic foot placement I've ever seen. Alrighty, Gregory, here we go. Look at how gorge. Look at how cute. Masterpiece would have looked really good on this too, but I wanted to see like the yellow with the brass. It's a different yellow. I feel like this, it kind of like makes the Forever look more like jokey, where it's like I feel like it's more of a distinguished board, but that's cool, you know. Sometimes like the meme is fun. Ooh, I like the way it feels so far. Yeah, I'll turn off the music in a little bit. We can get like an actual sound test, but yeah. Come on, Gregory. He's taking shape. He's alive. And for actually no, I take that back. I was gonna say like, wow, this like GMK unboxing experience was pretty good, and nothing was jumbled. But I'm pretty sure that I just like opened it a couple months ago and like got it together. It's not actually. It's, look at his little eyes. This is GMK Greg. Yeah, Gregory. That's his full government name. Soon you'll see it take form, and you'll see Greg in his glorious true form. Oh, I forgot that the caps and enter. No, I need to get the knobs. I left those in my closet. I'll grab those in a little bit to switch out the caps and enter for the cute cheeks. And then I'll probably just do like novelties on the side. I like this yellow a lot. It's really vibrant. No, this is the wrong size. There he is. Look at this cutie. Oh, I needed to... No, there's... Shoot, there's not a black alt that's the same size. Or maybe... I don't know, because I'm trying to keep Greg's face, and it seems like it's messed up. Is this supposed to be yellow? Or not? Is that just supposed to be... Is it... I feel like it is supposed to be black, but I don't have another black alt of this size, unfortunately. So I don't know. I think I'll just make this one yellow, and we'll work it out. I don't know. That's funny. I wasn't really thinking about the layout with this kit at all, because I kind of just had it on hand. I need to get a keycap puller. Boop. Do I even have a yellow alt of that color? Or no, this is a... I don't know. I feel like this should be... I feel like my Greg aspirations are not... I don't know. I'll play with it later. I just wanna... I just wanna get this over with. Oh, the music has stopped. Oh no. There we go. Just for the last couple minutes of something to have. I need a... Where's that shift? Oh, here it is. Yeah, I'm gonna go get the knobs. I thought I grabbed them, but I did not. I will be back. Oh, swipe out white carrot. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's true. Oh yeah, this one will. Oh no, that's not the key. Jesus. Yeah, that looks better. Yeah, you're right. Bring back. Thank you so much, Caffey. That fixes it. If I can just... Jesus, this keycap puller sucks. Oh yeah. There he is. There's cute little Gregory boy. Okay, I'll be right back to get the blushing cheeks, because they're way better. Thank you, Caffey, for saving the layout, saving Gregory's face. But yeah, here are the knobs. Greg. Gotta open them. He's so cute. No, it's the wrong row. You know what? I was gonna do novelties here, but I don't feel like... I'm really bad at like knowing what height is like each row. So I'm just gonna go back with regular mods. If I remembered where I put that keycap puller that I just had. But yeah, there's Gregory. He's looking good. All right, I will turn off the music and then we can get a quick sound test and then I'll be out of y'all's hair after 3 hours. Thanks for watching. Alright, yeah. You're like, okay, thank God, we can finally be free. No, I'm kidding. I'll put up a monkey type or something and then we can see how it goes. I'll give a blind sound test first though. Let me know if you can, how the sound is or if you need me to lower the mic or whatever. This is also a silicone mat, so that might affect the sound too, where it'll sound better on like a regular desk mat, but... Yeah, I'm happy with the sound so far. It's like a high-pitched, clackier sound because of the carbon fiber. It sounds pretty good. I think the spacebar, I could probably fix that a little bit, but other than that, it sounds pretty nice. I don't know, do I want to do a typing test? Am I gonna embarrass myself like that? Wow. Let's bring this around. Greg looking pretty cute. Yeah, it looks better on the E-White than I thought it would. Oh, I have this like filter on the mic. I should take that off. I'm gonna mute it so it's not too loud when I pull it off. And then I will leave with this final typing test and then we'll see how it goes. Grady. Wow, that was... Yeah, awesome. Yay. I'm glad. Yeah, command is broken. Techno Violets on carbon fiber. Thank you for joining me on this stream. That's really fun. Yeah, it was a good time. Thanks for sticking around and watching me like struggle to Milmax. It was a good time. Thank you for joining me. My cat is here. Mucka boy. Oh, I just knocked the soldering iron off the table. Okay. Well, anyway, thank you for joining me. I'm gonna clean up. Hope y'all enjoyed this forever build, and I hope to see like other build streams of forever. It'll be good. Anyway, ta-ta for now.